We don't let these losses bring us down. We just learn from something every single time, and we work every day to get better and learn things that we didn't know before, and we just grind every day, try to get better.
A lot of times during these, it's mentioned that y'all are working to be more consistent. Do you feel like y'all are on the right pace for that?
For sure, yeah. Every single day we work on being consistent and coming back and making sure to apply what we learned the day before, and consistency is key right now. We're really focusing on that.
You think it becomes some of the small things on really a stage this big in the Big 12? You guys look the part, especially when you come off the bus, but other teams maybe right now are just finishing plays a little bit better than you guys are, and it's just the small things maybe at the end of each point that you need to shore up.
100%, yeah. I just feel like we are right there with them, and then there's just those tiny little things that you have to finish, you have to execute, you have to focus on that first pass, and you have to really be methodical in everything that you do. And so, yeah, there are some times where we're doing everything right until one little part, and it's important you just have to be consistent the whole way through, and that's how some people can score on us, because if you're not 100% perfect and in the zone every single time, then people can get points on you. So,
are you guys? I know you'll probably do somewhat of a scouting report, but at this point, do you guys focus on Oklahoma at all, or is this just focus on what you guys can do and get better and put the best product on the floor you can?
Yeah, we're really confident right now. I think that we are just really ready to play OU, and we are focusing on ourselves. We're really looking into ourselves and seeing what we can do to make our side better and to better us and make sure that we're consistent and that we can put the ball away and execute like we've been trying to focus on. So, yeah, really focusing on ourselves and our side of the court to just try to clean things up and be ready to play.
It's definitely going to be weird. It's going to be weird, but I'm super excited to see my friends, especially from OU. But I think it's going to be a battle, and I think it's going to be a really great game. They have some really, really good talent, and we do too, so I think that it's going to be a really fun match, and I'm excited.
What's the biggest thing that you've learned while being at Tech so far?
The biggest thing I've learned? Oh, that's hard. Probably that mindset has a lot to do with how you perform. And that's something that we're working on right now, just believing we can do anything we put our minds to. So I think that us just having a positive mindset at all times is very important, and that we just continue to build that culture and build this from the ground up.
Does it feel like you guys are close? It's just the little things in these matches. I know, especially in a Kansas State match, you guys started out in the first two sets up 3-4-0, and then they kind of were able to diagnose you later on in the set. Do you guys feel closer than maybe it looks at times on the scoreboard to getting these into wins?
A lot of times the coaches tell us not to worry about the points and just kind of focus on our game, because, if you're watching, it feels like we're not losing terribly, and then you look at the score and you're like, dang it. But we are so close. We're right there. We just need we're working on a few more things, our ball control, our first touch, just things that we can control a lot more. And once we get that, I think we're right there with them. We're so close. So I'm really excited to see what happens.
Last thing, you think the morale, it sounds like just from you, and we talked to Sarah, that it sounds like there is positivity. Does that kind of go through the entire locker room, that you guys, you have your heads up and you're ready to finish this thing out the right way?
I definitely think that everyone on the team is really being positive and not letting these losses get in the way of our mindset, our positive mindset that we're trying to build. And I think the locker room it's where it starts. It all starts in the locker room, being positive all the time, on or off the court. So I think that if we can just continue that positivity and building each other up and just moraling around one another and falling on one another, I think that we just have a great thing coming for us, and we're going to do great things.